What's going on, everybody? Here to talk morning routine, specifically around breakfast and how to integrate a healthy smoothie. Does this sound familiar? Wake up, have coffee, fight traffic, grab a muffin, and that's pretty much your breakfast routine. If that's anywhere in the ballpark, I implore you to consider prepping a smoothie for breakfast. Number one, it's hydrating. After we wake up in the morning, our body utilizes our liquid stores for detoxification. So we use the bathroom in the morning, all of that liquid is getting utilized and we need to replenish. We need about 70% of our daily intake of liquid in the morning, or at least before lunchtime, to replenish our stores. A smoothie will take care of that. Number two, a well-balanced smoothie is nutrient dense. We're gonna put a whole cup of vegetable, a whole cup of fruit, and a couple thumbs of fat, as well as a couple options for meal replacement, protein dense sub as well, such as yogurt or a protein powder. If we play our cards, pretty calorically low as well. Finally, it's great on the go. You have something made for yourself and you can take it to your work in the car. All those pieces put together, it's a wonderful way to integrate a healthy choice into your morning routine. So what we have here to start, 6 ounces of nut milk. Now you can use a high quality dairy if you don't have any issues with it. I tend to do a little bit better with a nut milk such as an almond milk. So I'm gonna pour that in, okay? Same thing, about 10 ounces of water. And depending on the consistency desired, you might want to go a little more or less for yourself. But we really do want our smoothie to be 80+% water, right? So just keep that in mind. Next step, using a nutrient-dense powder. This is a full multivitamin and protein powder. You certainly don't have to use it. Check your online retailers. There are many options now when it comes to meal replacement powders. Just make sure if you look at the ingredients, it's low sugar, as few ingredients as possible. Hopefully you can pronounce most of them, and make sure you don't have any sensitivities or reactions to any of the other ingredients as well. If you don't want to use a nutrient dense powder or meal replacement protein powder, you can use a yogurt. A few reasons why I like yogurt: adds a nice consistency to the smoothie. It's high protein and a high quality yogurt. We'll also have probiotic strains in it as well, which is very good for gut health. So choose your options there. Typically what I recommend are for yogurts or meal replacement powders, less than 10 grams of sugar is good. So keep that on the lookout. Some have added fiber as well, which is great. Add a scoop or two of your meal replacement powder or your yogurt if you choose to use that. Next, choosing your fat. So I'm gonna use avocado today. We don't always use avocado. Sometimes a coconut cream is fine, or a handful of seeds. I love pumpkin seeds, which is excellent. High magnesium, high fiber, a number of other vitamins and minerals in as well. So that's a great option. If you're doing a high fat yogurt, you might just want to do the yogurt on its own, which is a good option, no extra fat. You want about a palm's worth of protein in your smoothie, which would cover from the yogurt or the nutrient dense meal replacement powder. 2 thumbs of fat, give or take. I use a little bit more for the avocado, but typically 2 thumbs of seeds if you put them in, a coconut cream as well, because it is pretty calorically dense, even though it is good for us. Next, our vegetable. I like to use spinach. Sometimes kale is a good choice. I like a light leafy green that doesn't have too much of a pungent flavor. Baby spinach is a pretty good option for me. I like to do about a fist size worth of the leafy green. That'll give us a myriad of vitamins and minerals depending on what option you use. And it's a nice way to get an extra serving of vegetables in the morning. I typically, unless I'm having an omelet or something, don't really eat a lot of vegetables in the morning. So that's a nice option to sneak an extra serving in for yourself. And finally, a cup of berries. I'm using fresh today, just raspberries and blueberries from a farm, but you can use frozen. You lose some of the enzymes that are found in fresh berries, but they keep better, and you can often get more of a variety depending on where you are, since they travel better than fresh. So we're gonna pop that in as well. Nice color. So what do we have here? About 16 ounces of liquid, 15 to 20 grams of protein. 2 servings of vegetables and a couple thumbs of fat. I'm using avocado, which is a real win if you like the flavor. It also adds a nice texture. So we have pretty much a whole meal. And if you think about it, you're eating a bagel, no vitamins, no minerals, no protein, nothing in there. Or if you're having just a glass of orange juice, it's super high sugar. Or if you're just having coffee for breakfast, nothing wrong with coffee, but it's really not replenishing what we need, which are vitamins and minerals in the morning, especially a high horsepower smoothie like this. So just gonna pop it on the blender. About 20 seconds on the blend typically puts it together. A little bit longer if you're using seeds in your shakes. It'll take a little bit longer to smooth out. Those can be a little bit coarse on the tongue. We got about 1 liter of fluid, 80+% of that liquid in there, so we're hydrating. We got our vitamins, our minerals, our proteins, our healthy fats. So it's a balanced meal in a to-go cup blender bottle. Easy, can't be any easier than that. Typically takes about 5 minutes to do. You can do it the night before and have it on the ready. You can do it in the morning when you're getting ready. Skip the bagel, skip the OJ, get yourself a nutrient-dense, protein-dense smoothie. Do yourself a favor. Cheers.